This is a beginner's guide to the magical world of medicinal plants. Always remember to do your own research, keep up to date on any supplements you may be taking, and always remember to consult your healthcare provider before you start any herbal remedy, especially if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, have pre existing health conditions, or are currently taking any medications, both prescribed and over the counter, as some herbs can cause contraindications, mess with the effectiveness, and in some cases, make medication useless altogether. I'm also not a doctor. I am simply a beginner herbalist trying to make the world a more natural place, one herb at a time. That being said, my botanical babes and my funky fun guys, welcome to the very first episode of Medicinal Mondays with Ray, where we talk all things herbal, magical, and medicinal. I am Ray. Good vibes, many blessings, and thank you. Thank you for joining me. I am honored. All right, let's dive right in. All right. So, Medicinal Mondays with Ray is basically a weekly episode where I'll dive deep into a flower, herb, or mushroom. I'll answer 4 questions: what it is, what it do, how do we, and where do we. So, what it is, tell you a little bit about it, maybe a little bit of history. What it do, what does it do for you, what are the benefits, what organs or systems or whatever it's good for. How do we? So I'll tell you how you can use it or incorporate it into your daily life. And where do we? Where can you get it? Because there's no point in having any of that information if you don't know where to get it, right? So for the very first episode, we're going to talk about an herb that's not actually an herb, but in herbalism, it's classified that way. We're going to talk about the reishi mushroom. I wish I actually had some in the raw form to show you because they look like they're fake. When I first saw one at the farmer's market, I thought it was part of the display. Like, it was so pretty that it was fake, but it's not. It actually just looks like that. But I ended up finding it in a powder. So we'll talk about that a little later on. So, reishi. Ganderma lucidum. Working on my pronunciation. What it is. Reishi is a mushroom that belongs in the polypore family, characterized by its unique growth on trees and logs. They are reddish brown in color and have a glossy finish and can appear fake. Like I said, at the farmer's market, I thought it was a piece of art. Nice display. No, they were not. Also known as ling chi or the spirit plant, the reishi mushroom or Gandernum lucidum is known is known, oh my god, is known for its antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, immune boosting, anti-aging, stress relieving, homeostasis promoting, cancer preventing and fighting, tumor reducing heart health benefits. Whew. And that's just in a nutshell. Jam packed with polysaccharides, peptides, and triterpenoids, phytochemicals, sterols, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. It is also the king of mushroom superfoods, y'all. Like, it's good for you. Reishi has also been used in traditional Chinese medicine for like thousands of years. Like, it's across their folklore, their myths, legends. It's everywhere. It's so integrated within their culture, within the Asian culture. Like, there's statues and carvings and monuments and like different rulers and emperors are like holding this sacred mushroom. It's wild. It's known as the herb of Immortality. Like Empress and Taoist masters have long used reishi to induce meditative states and encourage spiritual awareness. They call it the herb of spiritual potency for good reason. They have spent millions and millions of dollars on research about this mushroom. There is a whole ass museum dedicated to the reishi mushroom, right? Wild. That's how integrated and dedicated and how much this mushroom means to this culture. Thousands and thousands of years. Like when I heard about the medicinal mushroom convention that they have as well, I want to be there. All right, all right, all right. I told you what it is. But Ray, what do it do? Reishi has been known to help fight high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease. It's been known to lower blood sugar, help treat asthma conditions due to allergies, help fight chronic fatigue, help fight the flu symptoms, human immunodeficiency virus or HIV. There are studies being done with folks with HIV because reishi is such an immunomodulator and promotes such a balance in your system that it's actually working. It promotes a balanced immune system. It's a powerful adaptogen, antioxidant, anti inflammatory, antiviral, cardioprotective, hepatic, immunomodulator, kidney tonic. It's actually great for your kidneys. Great for your kidneys. It enhances kidney function. It promotes permeability. It helps protect against kidney damage. Learning side note. So I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the doctrine of signatures, because it's pretty cool. So way back in the day when folks were identifying like mushrooms and stuff, a lot of their identifying factors were the things that they do for you and your system or certain organs or whatever. So reishi actually looks like kidneys. Chaga, for example, is a great anti-tumor, and it legit looks like a tumor growth in a tree. Lion's mane is super good for your nervous system. Looks like a bunch of like, it looks like your nerves. Like it's actually kind of fascinating and pretty cool. So there's a tidbit of information for you today on that. All right. Reishi has been used to help fight and prevent cancer. And it's not the only mushroom to do that. You can thank the high count of polysaccharides and its bioactive ingredients, along with its triterpenoids. They inhibit the growth and invasion of cancer cells. It also puts a break in cell division and induces death in the tumor cells as well. It has been used for years in traditional Chinese medicine alongside with chemotherapy to support the immune system and help rebuild healthy cells. Like, y'all, this isn't brand new. It's new to us. It's new to us, but it's not new medicine. Again, traditional Chinese medicine using the herb. They knew this. And it's not just cancer. Reishi inhibits the replications of many pathogenic viruses like hepatitis B, influenza A, herpes simplex virus type 1 and 2, and again, HIV. It boosts the immune system to help the body fight infection, promoting white blood cells, and helps with inflammation, swelling, or edema like conditions, coughs, and hypotension. It can also rebalance immune overactivity, like in autoimmune disorders. It has been helpful to people with rheumatoid arthritis. It's a balancer, meaning that it can increase or decrease the immune response as it needs it. So, if you have a hyperactive immune system or an autoimmune disorder, reishi can actually help your body balance that out. It can actually help balance the reaction, I guess. But it doesn't just do that. Let's talk about the mental clarity. The mental clarity. Reishi is an adaptogen, meaning it helps the body manage stress and restore balance. It works well on the endocrine system. So it can actually help rebalance that. It helps rebalance your endocrine system, the things that are responsible for your fight or flight or freeze. And that is my oil infusion on the stove. So I will be right back. All right. What was I saying? Balancing. So reishi helps your body go into homeostasis. Homeostasis. That's my favorite word. I learned it last year, and it basically means when your body is in like perfect balance, when everything is just homeostasis. Ugh, love it. Anyway, it promotes mental clarity, it relaxes the mind, helping the body process stress. It can calm an overactive mind and reduce body aches and pains, and mental irritability. Reishi improves the function of the adrenal glands. Again, it's all about the mind body balancing. A lot of literature and research I've done, reishi is proclaimed for that mind and body balance, that that spiritual connectedness, wholeness, oneness, which is probably why emperors and Teo masters had used a reishi tonic to induce the meditative states and spiritual awareness that I talked about already. But anyway, there's a reason why it's called the spirit plant. So many people incorporate into their spiritual practices. And we can't forget to mention that reishi has some top points for being one of the best supplements for anxiety, depression, insomnia, and chronic fatigue. Like, it's one of the best things that I've read so far, right? Man, like, the things I'm learning blows me away. Like, there are being studies done on reishi to help with hormonal imbalances. Like, we're talking PCOS, we're talking pre, post, and menopausal symptoms. They're even doing studies on fibromyalgia. Like, again, millions and millions of dollars into research into what this mushroom can do. It can help decrease blood sugar, increase good increase good increase good cholesterol. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Lowers bad cholesterol and decreases triglycerides, which is known to be the cause of heart disease. It has powerful anti-inflammatory and anti-allergenic properties, again, with the immunomodulating effects and anti-inflammatory components. Reishi inhibits mast cells, and those are the cells that release histamine during an allergic reaction. Reishi inhibits them from releasing histamine. So it effectively reduces levels associated with allergic response, which can trigger asthma. Reishi got that good when it comes to hair and skin. Like, I know it's known as the herb of immortality, but is that y'all's secret? Is that y'all's secret? Because allegedly, reishi is that good. I am talking to anybody who wants to learn about the reishi mushroom.
Hello, my name is Archer. Goodbye.
Bye bye. You can absolutely have a popsicle.
Yeah.
All right. What it is, what it do. But Ray, how do we incorporate this amazing mushroom into our everyday lives so easily? Well, you can eat the raw mushroom fruiting body. It's been reported to have a woody, bitter taste and a really hard texture. You can cook with it. You can eat it raw, but most people consume them in a tincture, extraction, decoction, or the way that I am, in powder form. Disclaimer, it doesn't dissolve like you think a powder should. So, if you don't like pulpy like substances in your clear drinks, I would avoid that. I put it in soup, broth, smoothie, anything else with texture in it. But if you don't mind, because I don't mind, I just put a teaspoon of it in my coffee. So where do we? Well, I'd been looking for reishi for a while. And like I said, when I went to the farmer's market, I thought it was fake. So I ended up picking up lion's mane instead. And then the more I read about it, and the more I read about it, the more I read about it, the more I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this. I'm going to try incorporating this into my everyday. Back down the farmer's market I went for a few weekends in a row. And then I stumble across these guys. Rooms. They had all different kinds of mushroom extracts and powders. They are 100% Nova Scotian grown, locally, like even better. I think I paid $20 for this package. I don't know how much. It says 30 grams. I don't know. It's quite like I still have all kinds, and I've been taking it every day for a couple weeks now. I have noticed a difference. Like I feel better. My mood is better. I'm more balanced. I'm more balanced, a little more homeostasis. I think that's what I'm looking for. Homeostasis. But anyway, that's where I got it from. You can check these guys out on Facebook, Mushaboom Mushroom. They're on Instagram, mushaboom-mushrooms.com. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for this. It's been good. It's been good. Now we need to have a conversation about safety because it would be completely irresponsible of me as your community herbalist to tell you all the wonderful benefits about reishi and not tell you about the potential side effects. Reishi has been reported to cause dizziness, upset stomach, headaches, dry mouth, and itching. Personally, I haven't had any of those. My skin has been itchy, but I do get dry, itchy skin in the winter anyway. So it's hard to say if that's it or if it's just my regular condition. Another disclaimer here: reishi should be used with caution in individuals taking immunosuppressant, anticoagulant, or antiplatelet medications and should be avoided by individuals with a mushroom allergy. So if you're already allergic to mushrooms, you can't take the reishi. If you're pregnant and breastfeeding, you can't take the reishi. If you have any questions or concerns about the medications or the pre-existing conditions that you may have in taking herbal supplements, please consult your doctor. Because again, I am not a doctor. I'm just sharing my knowledge. All right. Thank you for joining me for Medicinal Mondays. It has been a blast. Ah, woo. What are we going to do next week? What are we going to learn? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But I'll see you on the next one.